welcome back. As you can see, we have been back to CVS for some awesome deals that are happening this week. If you would like to see how we were able to purchase $214 worth of items at an 83% discount, just stay tuned. In order to get the best deal today and have the least amount out of pocket, we did split this purchase up into 10 separate transactions. On transaction number 1, we did want to begin rolling our ECBs on the L'Oreal shampoo deal happening this week. When you purchase 2 of the L'Oreal hair care products, you will receive back a $5 ECB. And the St. Ives this week is yielding back a $3 ECB when you purchase $10 worth. The way that the deal is working on the L'Oreal shampoos this week, they are marked at 2 for $9. There are coupons out there that are for $4 off of the purchase of 2 if you have been holding on to your coupons the last few weeks. This brings your purchase price down to just $5, and then they are yielding back a $5 ECB. This makes the total purchase price absolutely free. The L'Oreal deal is happening up to 5 times on your card this week, so you just keep doing the transactions until the bottom of your receipt says that you have finally reached your total. The deal on the St. Ives this week is when you spend $10, you are getting back a $3 ECB. I did purchase 2 of these 10-ounce size facial cleansers. If you will add up your price per ounce, it is actually cheaper for you to get these little bit larger sizes than to get the smaller ones in the 7-ounce tube. The subtotal for these came up to $12.58, and then I did have a $3 off of a $10 St. Ives purchase coupon that I printed from coupons.com. As of today, that coupon is still available to be printed. This brought my subtotal down to $9.58. That did yield me back a $3 ECB, making my net purchase price $6.58 or $3.29 each. The subtotal for transaction number 1 was $21.58. I did have $7 worth of manufacturer coupons, bringing our subtotal to $14.58. I also had a $1 ECB left over from last week, bringing our total to $13.58 before taxes. This did yield us back $8 in ECBs to roll on to transaction number 2, giving us a net purchase price for transaction number 1 of just $5.58. For transaction number 2, we did want to continue taking advantage of the free shampoo deal this week. Our subtotal for transaction number 2 was $9. I did have the $4 manufacturer coupon, bringing our total to $5. I then applied my $5 ECB from transaction number 1, making my out-of-pocket purchase for this absolutely $0 before taxes. That did yield me back a $5 ECB to roll on to transaction number 3. On transaction number 3, we did want to take advantage of the Colgate deal happening this week. This week, the battery-powered Colgate toothbrushes are marked at $6.99. This brought our subtotal to $13.98. I did have 2 $2 off of 1 manufacturer coupons, bringing our total to $9.98. I also had a $2 oral care or toothbrush purchase coupon from the CVS Red Box that did adjust itself down to $1.98, bringing our subtotal to $8. This is yielding back a $6 ECB or $3 per toothbrush, and you are allowed to do this deal twice. That makes our net purchase price $2 or $1 each. At the register, the subtotal for transaction number 3 was $13.98. I did have the $4 in manufacturer coupons, bringing the total to $9.98. I then did have that $1.98 CVS coupon, bringing the total to $8. I then used the $5 ECB from transaction number 2 and a $3 ECB from transaction number 1, making my out-of-pocket total just $0. This did yield us back a $6 ECB to head into transaction number 4. In transaction number 4, we did want to take advantage of the Excedrin deal this week. When you spend $15, you are receiving $7 in ECBs. The price for the Excedrin are $5.49. This is for the 24 count. However, if you can find the boxes like I did, you are getting 25% more free. That is 30 capsules per box. This brings the subtotal to $16.47. In this past week's inserts, there were $2 off of 1 manufacturer coupons. That will bring your total to $10.47. And I also did have a $2 CVS coupon that printed from the red box, bringing the subtotal to $8.47. This does yield back a $7 ECB, making our net purchase price $1.47 or 49 cents per box. At the register, we did have a subtotal of $16.47 on transaction number 4. I did have the $6 in manufacturer coupons, bringing the total to $10.47. I also had the $2 CVS coupon, bringing my total to $8.47. I did use $6 in ECBs that I earned off of those toothbrushes in transaction number 3, making my out-of-pocket purchase cost just $2.47. This did yield me $7 in ECBs to roll into transaction number 5. On transaction number 5, we did want to take advantage of the boost deal happening this week. When you purchase 3, you are receiving $5 back in ECBs. These are marked at 3 for $22 this week at CVS. And if you will visit CVS.com, scroll down to about the middle of the screen where they have their specials listed there, and you will find a link that you can click that has coupons that are printable for Nestle products. This is where I did find my Boost coupons. Because we do have more than one computer in our home, I was able to print one for each of these items. That was a $6 value to be taken off at the register for a subtotal of $16. I also had a $2 red box coupon that printed for me at CVS, making the subtotal $14. This is yielding back the $5 ECB, making this a net purchase price of $9 or just $3 each. At the register, we had a subtotal of $22. We did have the $6 in manufacturer coupons, bringing our subtotal to $16. I then had my $2 CVS coupon, bringing my subtotal to $14. I did use the $7 in ECBs from transaction number 4, giving me an out-of-pocket purchase price of $7. This did yield me back the $5 in ECBs to roll into transaction number 6, making this a net purchase cost of just $2. In transaction number 6, we did want to take advantage of the Arm & Hammer deal as well as the deal on Theraflu. Neither of these are yielding back any ECBs, but they are a great purchase price on their own. The Arm & Hammer this week is at a buy one, get 2 for free. These were marked $7.79 in my store, and out of the 6, I only had to pay for 2, getting 4 free. The reason that I chose to do it this way is because I did have coupons that were good for $2 off of the purchase of 2, meaning that I could not have an odd number of just 3, so I chose to do the deal twice. There is a limit of 6, so this is applicable at your local CVS. This brought the subtotal to $15.58. I did have these $6 worth of manufacturer coupons to apply, bringing the total down to $9.58 or just $1.60 each. The Theraflu this week is on a special for $5.99. I did have some $4 off of 1 manufacturer coupons in my possession to apply to each of these, making them just $1.99 each. That did bring my subtotal for these to $23.96, minus that $16 in coupons, making the total purchase price $7.96. However, there is a bonus for this week. If you will check your Saving Star app, you will see that there is a deal happening. When you spend $18 on cold and flu remedies this week, you are receiving a $5 rebate. The TheraFlu does count towards those purchases, so I did get a $5 rebate on this purchase, making my net purchase price just $2.96 or 74 cents per box. The subtotal on transaction number 6 was $39.54. I did have $22 in manufacturer coupons, bringing our subtotal to $17.54. I then did have the $5 ECB from transaction number 5 to apply, making the out-of-pocket purchase just $12.54. Heading back for our second trip to CVS, we did have transaction number 7. This is taking advantage of more of the shampoo deal that I have already explained to you earlier. The subtotal for transaction number 7 was $9. I did have my $4 in manufacturer coupons, making my total out-of-pocket purchase $5. This did yield me back $5 in ECBs to roll on to transaction number 8. Transaction number 8 was a repeat of transaction number 7. The only difference is we did use the $5 in ECBs from transaction 7 to pay for transaction number 8. There was a zero cost before taxes, and this did yield us back $5 in ECBs to roll into transaction number 9. In transaction number 9, we did want to go ahead and pick up the Brookside candies that are on a special this week. Everyone who has a CVS Extra Care card is receiving a $2 coupon at the Red Box this week. The deal on the candy this week is that they are priced at 2 for $6 or $3 a piece. At CVS, unless it is otherwise stated, you do not have to buy both items to get the special price. That is why we have an odd number. And we did want to pick up 3 bags because of our bonus coupon we had was for $1.50 off of 3 packages of candy at CVS. We did pick up the 3 packages, giving us a subtotal of $9. We did have $3 in manufacturer coupons. That was good for $1 off of each bag. Those were manufacturer coupons. That brought our subtotal down to $6. We had the $2 CVS Brookside coupon, bringing our subtotal to $4. And then I also had the $1.50 Redbox coupon that was good off of the purchase of 3 bags of candy. This brought our total to $2.50 or just 83 cents per bag. Also in transaction number 9, we did pick up some of the mini packages of combos. These are simply 87 cents per bag. The subtotal for transaction number 9 was $11.61. We had $3 worth of manufacturer coupons, bringing our subtotal to $8.61. We did have the $2 Brookside coupon, making our subtotal $6.61. And then I did have a $1.50 candy coupon that printed from the Redbox machine, making my subtotal $5.11. We did use the $5 ECB from transaction number 8, making our out-of-pocket purchase cost just 11 cents. And our final transaction, transaction number 10, we did realize that there are 4 of us in this family and we needed 1 more bag of combos. So we ran back into the store just to pick up 1 more bag, and that was 87 cents out of pocket. The total value of everything that you have seen shown here today is $214.47. We did have an out-of-pocket purchase cost at the register today of $41.51. We did qualify for our $5 Saving Star rebate, making our total out-of-pocket just $36.57. That was a savings of $177.99 or 83%. The bonus about these purchases is that this will earn us back $5.25 towards our beauty club, which will help us the next time we are in CVS for a higher percentage of savings. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This is the Frugal Rev saying, go get you some savings.